Hi, I'm Margie Fink with Transfiguring Adoption, and today I want to share with you a craft that we've started doing with our family that builds skills and allows us to have a lot of bonding time. The inspiration for this struck as we were walking through a craft store, and I saw a string of garland for Valentine's Day, and it was just made up of strips of ribbon and fabric, and I thought, I can do that at home for way less than what it was for one little strand. So we came home and we started just gathering up scraps of fabric and ribbon, and we sat down with the kiddos and we started making this garland. So here's a piece of our Valentine's garland, and we have a couple of different ones. We have a little tree that's in our entryway that the kids had decided at Christmas that they wanted to have as kind of their own little tree to decorate. So this was a great way to start making decorations for that tree. And so we did Valentine's, and Valentine's has passed. And so now we're getting ready for Easter. So we've got an Easter garland that we've put together. And I've also been working on some 4th of July ribbon garland. This is a great activity because one, the kids can practice measuring, cutting. Our little strips of ribbon and fabric are 5 inches long, which seemed a pretty good length. And they're just tied on, so it's a thing that's something, that's some motor skills that they can practice tying. They just have to make one knot. They just tie it together, pull it, and it's on there. And so that leaves a big margin for error. It's not easy to mess up. They can tie it on there haphazardly. It still looks great. We've got it on the tree that they like to decorate in the entryway, and we've been hanging it across the mantle, across windows and doorways, and it's just a neat way to kind of celebrate the different holidays, keep the house decorated. The kids are enjoying it, and just the time it takes, there's a lot of time involved, so you can sit down and just chat, you can talk. It's a great time to connect and be able to look your kiddos in the eye and just have some fun with them. Okay, so let me show you a little bit our process. We've got several different fabrics and ribbons out here. Some of it was just fabric scraps, and I actually just tore it, which kind of makes it look kind of frayed and fun. So what I do is I take some twine or string of some sort, I'm going to tie a knot in it and leave some at the end. So this is great for tying it on, hooking it up to whatever we're going to hook it up to. Okay, so this is going to be 4th of July garland, and I already did a kind of longer one for our tree, which I did about 10 feet. I did an 8-foot one for our mantle. So now I'm going to do one for over a doorway. So that's about 5 feet does a good length for that. So I'm going to measure out 2, 3. Okay, so here's 5 feet. I'm going to cut it off there. And this is something too that, again, this is something kiddos can help out with. They can practice measuring. I tie it. So then I kind of just laid stuff out in a pattern so that I can just keep repeating. So I'm just going to take a piece of ribbon, tie it in a knot, slide it down, and grab the next piece. Tie it on there, slide it down, and it's kind of nice to kind of turn it a little bit so that they're alternating and not all go in the same direction. Alright, so you get the idea. You just keep going, and at the end you have a nice decorative garland that you can put over a doorway, over a window, across a mantle. A fun, easy, enjoyable craft to do with your kids. I hope this has helped you to nurture and grow your foster or adoptive family.